Good send.
Yeah! Go! Acceleration is set! What's up, everybody? We are on our way to the 2025 Electrify Expo in Orlando, Florida. We are on our way in my old 2012 Silverado, and I'm coming to this Electrify electric car show knowing that I just purchased a $100,000 IS500 Lexus. Now, I explain more detail why I spend so much money on that Lexus in some of my other videos, so make sure you go check that out to know my story behind it. But today, I'm gonna try to give my best unbiased opinion on the electric car show and all that it has to offer. So let's get to it, people. So we are here for the event, and it looks like it's possible pay for parking. Everybody, welcome to the 2025 Electrify EV car show. I am on my way in as we speak. Hopefully we can go and test drive some of these electric vehicles, and I'll give you a good interpretation of, you know, comparisons between my brand new 2025 IS500 and some of the other vehicles that they have here. So let's get to it. Pretty cool. The lines are sort of filling up. It just kind of opened up for general admissions, so we'll see how many people actually show up to this event. I'm hoping I can get to the Can-Ams pretty quickly. I'm not with them. What's this for? What's this for? Well, I guess that was the entrance stand. I just got my band. I don't know if I caught it on video or not. Let me see if I'm even recording. Oh, the camera turned on like mid-conversation. Yeah, I got my band. So yeah, we're in, guys. We're into the 2025 Electrify EV Expo. There's a lot to go on here, and I'm gonna try to get all of it on video without being near any of that copyrighted music over there. So let's get this day started, people. So what do y'all have going on here for the Volvo event?
So this is a mobile museum. So if you want to learn about the 70 years that Volvo was started and what we're doing with in terms of safety and sustainability, it's a bus that can actually kind of show you all the different stories and learn a little bit more about Volvo history.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And then the test drives are all the way down.
Oh, all the test drives are like way down there.
All the way down, yeah.
Is that typically also for everybody else too? That's all right. Cool. Cool. That's good to know. Well, I'll go check out y'all's museum, and thank you so much.
You have to register for it.
Oh, I do?
It's a time slot.
Okay. I might as well register for it now. Everybody, we are here at the Lucid presentation stand. This is kind of like the model I had seen in the mall prior to coming to this event about a week or two ago. They have a lot of stuff here that let you know, like this one's got 512 miles of range, 0 to 60 in 3 seconds, 819 horsepower. This one has 620 with a 3.4 seconds, 0 to 60. Estimated mile of range is 406 miles. It's all pretty good stuff. Now, I'm not one to typically hate on electric vehicles, but if you're here in Florida, you really have to be concerned about a lot of the salt water that you're going to be dealing with, and that typically corrodes a lot of EV vehicle batteries. So if you're anywhere near a saltwater type of state, or you deal with a lot of salt water in general, maybe an EV vehicle wouldn't be the best for you unless they somehow bypass that potential complication. And not to mention, a lot of EV vehicles need to be protected inside of a garage, and they typically turn themselves on to keep themselves acclimated to the weather around them. So that's just something to be potentially concerned about if you are purchasing an EV vehicle in the future. And part of the reason why I still purchased the V8 in 2025. But I mean, 0 to 60 in 3.4 seconds is pretty cool. You got that instantaneous torque. And they're not half bad looking. Hey, how you doing? And now we're on our way over to the Tesla tent, where they have their new Model Y. It looks a lot sleeker than all the other Teslas that you can actually go and take a look at. At least the older models about a year ago. So if you're looking at like 2024, 2023 models, they were very not as much, I would say, finesse to the vehicle, but now they really did improve a lot of the curvature. It looks like a lot of the detail lines in the hood and the way the metal fits to each other, they've done a lot of improvement on that. Free supercharging included. I guess Tesla's trying to step up their supercharging so that way people can get that full experience. But here's the look of the Tesla. Let's find out what it is. What type of Tesla is this? It's the Tesla Model S. Not that bad. And then there's Tesla's Cybertruck, their newest rendition. So this is the newest and truest Cybertruck with a 1.99 APR rate, which is pretty good, but it's still probably the price of a house. So you're getting what you're paying for it. I can't complain. I did buy basically a $100,000 V8, and it looks like they've improved the trunk space. The trunk space actually looks pretty phenomenal. It looks like you got two 12-volt battery port, wired ports, 12-volt words. 12-volt ports on here, and you have a 120 to 24 OV electric port. It's not that bad. I really was expecting a smaller trunk bed, but I think they've improved it, or maybe they haven't. Y'all put it in the comments, let me know if they've improved this or not. But this is me actually getting a good look of the inside of a Cybertruck for the first time, and there's like nothing in here. Even the back seat has a touchscreen display. So a lot of technology in these vehicles, which, I mean, I wouldn't have expected anything less. And then I guess here's their Tesla Cyberbot, which everybody can get a good look at. Soon to be in your house, cutting your vegetables and mowing your lawn. Cool stuff.
Improve, energy density improves, the infrastructure improves, but then the bean counting becomes obvious. All of a sudden we'll have more and more people asking these questions, which is, for you, that's a lot of runway for opportunity for growing what you want to build. So I guess that being said, Jake, closing remarks, like for where you're at now, what is it you think people need to know most about what the opportunity is for what you can offer them? If there's someone listening to that maybe has a business that needs to be thinking about fleet, but also what's your take on where we're going to be in the next few years?
Yeah, well, EV semi-fleet, we move freight for others. So if you want freight moved, reach out to us and we can move your freight with zero emission units. Currently we're working with Volvo and Mack on what's available right now, and I definitely think they're moving in the right direction as well. And so you're going to see trucks from all different OEMs really improving over the next couple of years, and it should be interesting.
It's exciting times.
Yeah.
Cool. And how do people find you online, social media? What's the best way for them to get in touch with you?
Yep. Just evsemifleet.com.
Keeps it easy. All right. Well, Jake, thank you so much for coming by today. For those listening, let's give Jake a round of applause for the work that he's doing in the industry. Thank you so much. And hey, Trey, let's spin that and come back here in about 10-15 minutes. We're going to have another session here at the EV Reality Check booth, powered by greencars.com.
So unfortunately, the Volvo Museum event that I did sign up for doesn't allow any video recording inside of the bus at all. So I politely declined, because if you can't see it, I can't see it. So see you later, Volvo. The Ford Tent. About to go take a look at some of these new EV vehicles that they have up for display. You have this F-150 Lightning model,
And that's the fun part, is that you can...
which is a really cool vehicle that they have displayed for everybody. And look at all the stuff that they have pitched up here. I don't know about sleeping up in that tent at night, but I mean, as long as I don't roll out of it, that's all that matters. Plenty of bed space. Ford really likes to show off, and I don't blame them. This is definitely a show to go and show off. I love that badging. My camera did get a little bit wet from that random sprinkler they had over there. Hopefully it didn't impede the camera too much. Let's go take a look at one of these models on the inside. Has some pretty beautiful interior. And then over here we have their Mach-E Rally Mustang, all electric. I bet you this is a real fun car to drive. We will be getting to driving the cars in this video. I'm going to be showing off all the tents, as you obviously have been able to see so far. And here's inside that new Mach-E Rally Ford Mustang. And obviously with the frunk space in the front, and it seems to be well insulated because they have bottles of water in here fully engulfed in ice, which I will take one, thank you. And over here we have another Mach-E Mustang. This is called the Mach-E 4 Mustang. Very cool stuff they have going on here. A whole bunch of different wheels to choose from, different colors. Ford's making their way into the future. You know, I got to give it to them, because I remember in the beginning of their career they were really trying to get their hybrids together, and their hybrids actually were very well made, because you were able to get about 2 weeks of gas out of a hybrid. So it's very interesting to see the Mach-E Mustang in its full glory here at the EV Expo. We will be making our way over to the Toyota Tent. Hopefully this sprayer fan thing doesn't dilute my camera. Here's a couple more accessories for the Mach-E Mustangs. Got your carrying cases, some really cool clamp-on crossbar kits. Of course, you got your rear deck spoiler. So Ford's got a lot of cool options. So, oh, and it looks like they even put a kayak on top of that Mustang over there, which is some pretty cool stuff. To the TRD Pro, we have this awesome Tacoma to look at right over here. It looks like they're doing a toss across game, which is always some fun. And then as we go over here, we can go take a look at all the other vehicles in the tent. I wish I could make out the model, but the trunk is already open, so let's see if I can get a good look real quick. It's an XSE HEV Toyota Camry. So this looks like their newest EV Toyota Camry they have available. You have pretty nice interior for the EV vehicle, I'm not gonna lie. I really like the way that the finish is over here by the vents. Pretty big touchscreen display. Over here you'll have your, let's find out what model this is. A lot of these vehicles are almost unrecognizable because you really gotta take a look and just, it's a limited HEV all-wheel drive Crown. It does have a lot of trunk space. And the Crown is very, very high in its technology. I have to admit that. I did test drive a sedan Crown not too long ago and witnessed that it is pretty awesome for all the stuff that it does offer. This does look like a Prius, so let's see if I'm right about that. Prius. I was right. It is a Prius. It's not a bad looking car for a Prius. And when you get in here and look at the interior, it's pretty technology bound, obviously. It looks like that is the new shifter for the Prius. You know, you can't hate on them. You get a lot of gas mileage out of a Prius, but I'm gonna assume that this is it is a hybrid. So they're still doing their hybrids. And you know what? You gotta give it to Toyota, because they really made their way into the future trying to do a hybrid. So yeah, it's only gonna get better from here. And then as we get out here, you can take a look at some of the Grand Islanders. Here's a RAV4. My wife loves this car, obviously, because she has herself a RAV4. We can take a look in through the window. That's actually pretty regular for the RAV4's interior. It hasn't changed much between 2021 and this year. But here we have the Highlander. The Highlander's pretty cool. It's got a lot of space. It's just a big family vehicle. So y'all can get a good look at it. And we'll move on to the Porsche tent just here in a minute. But man, I really can't believe they wouldn't let me into the museum with my camera. So, hey, it is what it is. I'm not gonna see it because you ain't gonna see it.
You don't have that with electric vehicles, right? I can monitor my vehicle from across the globe thanks to the internet service. And with certain electric vehicles, you can even use them to power your house if you get a power outage. So don't worry about freezing pipes or anything like that. So all kinds of cool benefits you can get from electric vehicles. Right now though, we're going to talk more specifically about Toyota's first entry into a full electric vehicle. Now they're no stranger, of course, to high efficiency. We have the Prius, which is famous for its low emissions and high efficiency. The BZ4.
Big respect to the guy at the Toyota tent right there, showing off the Toyota brand and really giving his all. Seems like he's doing a little bit more than all the other competitors out there. But now we are here at the Can-Am tent, and we definitely are going to be trying to do some test drives on these all-electric Can-Ams today. I'm pretty excited to go take a look at. So over here you got all the specifications for the 2025 Can-Am Pulse 73 model. Let's see here, you got 47 horsepower, 27 continuous horsepower. You'll peak at 53 foot-pounds of torque. Top speed is 80 miles per hour with a 3.8 second 0 to 60 time. And then let's see over here, you have the better spec Can-Am. I'll have to get the specs for you in a minute. Hopefully one of the Can-Am professionals will be able to tell us more about this Can-Am.
Let's get started.
Jake, what's yours?
Marco.
Marco. What can you tell me about some of your Can-Ams today and what you'll be offering with your new bikes?
Yeah, well, we have two models here today. We have the Pulse and the Origin. Both run kind of on the same core, which is the same battery. The battery that is liquid cooled, which means that when you stop, you can charge it full speed whatever if it's hot outside or like we just came back from a long ride. So we have the Pulse, which is more kind of a naked bike for the city, and we have the Origin, which is a dual sports bike, so that can go on and off road. Both obviously, like I said, are liquid cool, level 2 charging, 20 to 80% in 50 minutes.
Oh, all right, that's not that bad.
No, it's pretty good actually.
And you said what's the mileage on these beautiful
So
bikes?
it's city range for the Pulse is 100 miles, combined range is 80 miles. And as for the Origin, the city range is 90 miles, sorry, and 71 miles for the WMTC combined range. Also fun, a couple of cool tech on that bike is full connectivity with Apple CarPlay.
Oh, wow.
Active regen, well, passive and active regen. So the throttle goes on the other way, so you can activate active regen.
Oh, wow.
Closed chain case, so it's not a belt, it's a chain in a chain case that bait into oil. Super good for low maintenance, but also for to reduce noise. And yeah, overall a super well balanced bike, either the Pulse and the Origin. As you probably know, the name of the game with electric motorcycle is balance. You're trying to have a good price, but also a good weight and good range. So we feel that with both the Pulse and the Origin, we kind of made that happen.
Oh, all right, that's pretty cool. Well, I'm excited to go do a test drive today with one of your models.
Yeah.
Are all the test drives down there?
Yeah, over there next to Volvo. We have jackets and helmet also for your safety.
Oh, all right, cool. I'm very excited. Well, thank you so much for talking to me today about the bikes, and we'll be getting on them.
All right, thank you.
EV Expo, we have solar panel, salesmen's, all sorts of electronic tables over here to really get you into the 21st century. So let's go talk to some people and see some stuff. This is one of the mobile generator spots. I'm actually looking into getting a mobile generator for my business, so let's see what they have to offer. This is Anchor Solex Live in Power.
Or whatever, they'll charge in an hour. Like,
Really?
Yeah, if they're getting their full charge, they're getting the full hour, they'll charge you like an hour and 15 minutes.
Okay. And I'm guessing they have like a green light that'll indicate like, oh, it's fully charged. Charger stations over here as well, and they have a Mach-E Mustang hooked up, which is pretty cool. Or like maybe this Mach-E for a Mustang, you said it only takes a couple hours?
4 or 6 hours on average, overnight charging.
Okay.
You're really never going to charge your car from 0 to 100. You probably, like just like your phone, you have 10, 20, 30%, and you want to top it off. And you're going to be charging this every day. You're not going to be doing this like once a month. So every day, when you're home, you plug it in, and it's like it just becomes the norm.
Okay.
You know, if you're at home, you're plugged in. It's like second nature.
Okay, that's cool.
Have you bought your car yet?
Yeah, I actually bought a 2025 IS 500, which is just a naturally aspirated V8 beast. I was looking at electric cars mainly just to come take a look, and I figured, oh, all right, whatever, I bought a brand new car anyways, let's just go take a look to see.
Yeah.
So I might be getting an EV vehicle in the future. I'm trying to find reasons to incentivize myself. So
I will find no reason to buy anything other than EV. Not because I do this. Economically, it just doesn't make sense to get anything else. Speed, if you want speed. If you want sound, maybe if you want to hear the room. But this thing will blow out any car. You know, especially like a Model S or whatever, but they'll leave them in the dust. Maintenance, there's no alternator, radiator, belts, engine, there's none of that stuff. So less parts, less maintenance. So you save money. And then charging, charge at home. There's no more gas station, there's no like driving around. You're at home, you plug in. So that convenience part is another one. And then the savings, whatever you spend on gas now, you're gonna save at least 75% on your, you know, if you spend $100, you're gonna spend $25 type of thing.
okay.
So, and I can keep going. Technology, I can press a button, the car will take me from here to Miami, boom. And I'm like calling customers. So, and again, I can keep going. But if I had the choice of getting a regular vehicle and getting an EV, 100% I would go EV. Because once you go EV, I think it's hard to go back. It's like me getting a flip phone when I have an iPhone.
Do you know the average cost of a charge for to charge your EV?
Yeah, it's 20. Well, at home, it's $5, $6. You know, plug it in. In a month, probably gonna spend 50 bucks.
Okay, that's not a bad gas bill, I'm not gonna lie. So, and then you said, I think you were about to get into like the charging stations, like the fast charging stations.
Yeah, so some automakers, they give you free charging for like a year or two sometimes. But all the cars are switching over to Tesla. So any Tesla fast charger that's out there, you can just plug into there. And it's probably going to be a little bit more. Maybe if instead of paying $5, maybe you're spending $10 compared to 30, 40, 50 gas.
Okay,
Yeah, so.
that's pretty good from like an investor standpoint.
Yeah.
If they're all going to be using Tesla stations, that means they're pretty much going to monopolize the charging industry.
And that's what's happening.
Okay, that kind of sums up a lot of what's going to be going on probably within the next 10 years or so. Tesla pretty much owns all the fast charging stations, so that's something to keep in mind when you're going to be putting your money out there in the market. Howdy y'all, how you doing?
Good, how you doing?
Pretty good. What do y'all have going on here?
We're Sunrun, largest solar company in the US.
Here's a converted, slammed out Tesla, so y'all can see. It's got these really cool rims on it. It's just a really cool looking car. Not bad for a Tesla. Let's go talk to some of the conversion people over here, and maybe they got some cool info on everything. Hello. So y'all are a conversion company? Y'all will trick out the.
We also repair like all the electric cars, and then we put accessories and extra things that you want that probably Tesla won't do for you and we won't do it.
Oh, all right, cool. That's really cool. So you don't just do Teslas, you do other.
Oh yeah, other cars. No, it's not only Teslas. We specialize in them, but we do other cars too.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool to know. I run a YouTube channel, and I plan on doing a whole expo event on EV vehicles.
Cool.
So
We have actually some people from YouTube going to our shop to do like a video regarding what we're doing actually.
all right.
Because it's just different.
Yeah, this is very different. This is the first time I've ever seen an organization.
It's like we are shockingly different. That's a lot.
I like that. No, that's a good slogan. Yeah, you also definitely keep that. Yeah, can I take one of your pamphlets so that way?
Yes, of course, please.
Sweet.
All one big word.
Cool. Wow. Electrified care. EV conversions. That's pretty cool. I didn't even know they existed. Maybe something for the future. I don't know, guys. I mean, I may have just bought a V8, but it's looking like a promising future for EV vehicles. But I don't know. We'll see. We will see. We have a Rivian, which I believe is an all-EV type of Cybertruck. It's not bad. It's a pretty cool truck. Shame Rivian didn't show up to the EV Expo, because this is the only time I've ever seen the Rivian truck in person, at least here at the Expo. So over here we got some pretty sick tricked out Teslas. We got this all like Joker purple from like Batman. You got some Yokohamas, really nice, well done Teslas that really tricked out. Even did the interior in the same color as the exterior. Over here, I wish I could make out what type of car it is. It's a Tesla, but man, it is really tricked out. And then over here, have another Tesla. They got airlift, air ride suspension in the front.
Anything happen on the inside?
This is a pretty cool whip. I'm not even gonna lie.
Oh, so y'all didn't have to. Now, how much
The rims are real cool looking.
Did they void anything for real? You wouldn't know that one. Yeah, that's me. He probably would. But that's dope, man. That's
You got this all blacked out Batmobile Cybertruck by Tent World.
Foundation series. Okay. Yeah. No, why you can make it go up and down.
That's pretty cool.
No, you can change it in there, make it go up and down.
And then you have another Rivian over here, which is pretty interesting. Oh, Rivian's got its own side step. That's pretty cool. Oh wow, side storage step. That's some real cool stuff. It looks like a Rivian electric bike. That's some cool stuff. Absolutely. Let's see what I get. Oh, all right. Cool. Thank you so much. It's for all this stress. Got their own graphic decal tent, which is pretty cool. Customize your car and really try to make it your own. All sorts of cool stuff in this tent. I wonder what they're selling over here. They're selling chocolates. They got gourmet chocolates over here. That's pretty interesting. We're out in the middle of the sun. They're selling gourmet chocolates. Something really interesting I found along the lines of this car show. This guy has lived inside of this car for 7 years. I think that's pretty cool. Power to him, literally. He's in an EV vehicle. Power to him. It's kind of interesting. They have in a extend your range, new technology that extends the life of your Tesla. That seems pretty cool. I don't know, you always got to be kind of skeptical, but I mean, it is at the EV event, so I mean, how much patooey could it be, you know what I mean? Over here, they have a very large truck run on a big electric battery. Look at that. All the wiring and everything that's put into that, that's pretty cool. Out of all of y'all, who do you think has the fastest bike here?
I've never personally ridden any of them because I know I'll go home with one, but I've heard that P51 has a very good product.
It's got 3 different power levels. I'll put you in the middle power level so you don't have to mess with it.
Okay.
You push this to pedal easier, you pull it back to pedal harder, which means if you're going up a hill, you want to pedal easier. And that's it. You just start pedaling, you'll feel the motor start kicking in and pushing it.
Oh, that's cool. Thank you so much. There we go. Hey! It just feels like a normal bicycle. I was hoping for it to really just drive itself. Which I think it is. I think it is driving itself. I'm gonna stop pedaling entirely so y'all can see. Is it driving itself? Or am I doing all the work? I think I'm doing all the work. I'm moving pretty slow. This isn't what I expected from an e-bike. I think it just assists. I'm gonna try to get into another e-bike one over there. All I could get was this pink one because nobody wanted to ride on the pink one. And I think I'm starting to see why. I can feel a little bit of an assist as I pedal. So like if I try to go really fast and pass this guy, it's not happening. It means I might need to get on that one he's riding. I'm back. I could feel a little bit of the motor assist. I thought it was gonna start driving itself, but it didn't really like keep the momentum going. So that was kind of a downside, but I mean, it's still really cool. It's assisted pedaling. Yeah. So what happened? That kid just wiped out on the pavement and it looks like his chain got loose or something on it. I'd be very concerned about that. Hey, this thing got some speed. Maybe I can get a straightaway and we could just take off. It's got its own throttle button right here. This is a lot of fun. All right, y'all. Oh, the assisted. Oh, bro, this thing's fast. This is a sick bike, dude. Use that rear brake a little bit. All right, ready? We're gonna go for full speed. Let's get it. Super throttle. Heck yeah, baby. 22 miles per hour. Well, I'd have to come back to it. It's a big expense, but I mean, this was an awesome bike to drive. So there's the kids zone over there for the little kids, but over here is the EV exclusive tire ion, whatever we're getting into. Right over here it is. And here's Can-Am. Signed up for the 440 Can-Am. I will be getting on that around 4:30-ish. And yeah, we're gonna go and see if we can go test drive some cool cars today. Hopefully the Mach-E Mustang rather than just the bicycle I was doing. These seem like to be normal, average test drives. I'm here for the abnormal, the fun, the sick, and the cool. So you might see me in line over there trying to get into that Ford Mustang to go have a good time. My GoPro did die, but I'm still going to videotape and show off the most that I can here while I'm at this expo. Over here we got a lot of e-bikes. This tent did say high-speed demos, so it got me very excited to see like what high-speed demos they did actually have available. Other than that, there's just the Mustang tent that's over there that actually seemed to be high-speed. You have some EV Kawasaki, trail vehicles over. There's a VIP lounge, so everybody in there spent $100 to come out here and be inside of the VIP lounge, which is pretty cool. Good for them, you know. They get a nice shady spot to go chill. We are back at the Electrify Expo. I just had to take a short intermission to go recharge the battery in this bad boy, and yeah, let's go try to get a ride in that Mustang Mach-E and take a look at it and get on that KTM. So I'll see y'all in there. Looks like they swapped out the Toyota from earlier and they put in the Tesla Cybertruck. I get to show off this EV vehicle. This i8 gets a lot of hate. Now, the main reason it does is because when it comes down to repair cost, this has some sort of very detrimental thing to do with the AC compressor. Finally in line for this Mach-E Ford Mustang experience, so let's get to it. I can tell you this, they're gonna need new tires after the end of today. Yeah, it's just me. Sweet. I'm doing good. How are you? My name's Jake.
Jake, you got cameras everywhere.
Oh yeah, I'm super stoked for this ride. I'm trying to get that full experience.
Yeah, you're getting it. Yeah. How's the day so far?
It was pretty chill. How's yours? You've probably been doing this with like thousands of people, so.
Yeah, but it's a good time. Never dull. All right. You ready, Jake?
Yes, sir.
Get lined up here. All right, here we go.
All right. Heck yeah. Good sound.
All right.
That was sick.
That was good?
Yeah, thank you so much for this. All right, boss. Catch you later. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Go that way forward, please.
That was pretty lit. What I had to get a good video of earlier is the Volkswagen beach van that they have over here. I think it's all electric. I think it looks like it would be all. I don't see any motor in there. So this is pretty cool. An all electric Volkswagen beach van. I can't find the official name for it, but I'll look it up and I'll put it in the video either way. And their car experience is supposed to feel like you're getting punched in the chest on takeoff with a 0 to 60 in less than 3 seconds. I'm pretty excited to go and do this. We won't be doing it in this video, but we will be doing it tomorrow. I'm going to another location and they're gonna give me an in-depth review of the entire car that me and you can go see together and experience this super fast chest punching car. I'll see you all soon, and we're gonna get to the Can-Am in just a little bit because my time is about around the corner to go to that appointment. Takeoff with a 0 to 60 in less than 3 seconds. I'm pretty excited to go and do this. We won't be doing it in this video, but we will be doing it tomorrow. I'm going to another location and they're going to give me an in-depth review of the entire car that me and you can go see together and experience this super fast chest punching car. I'll see you all soon, and we're gonna get to the Can-Am in just a little bit because my time is about around the corner to go to that appointment. This is the final step in our journey. We're gonna be riding a brand new all-electric Can-Am shortly. Y'all will see it from one of my mounts, and yeah, let's get to it, people.
So the kickstand is a safety switch. So when it's up, the safety switch is off.
This is it. The Can-Am Pulse. So yeah, we're on it. They're gonna do a little test course just to make sure people know how to ride a motorcycle, which, I mean, that's probably the logical thing to do, especially because you're putting absolute strangers on brand new Can-Am all-electric bikes. He says that the 0 to 60 in this is 3.8 seconds. I think you need to put the kickstand back, turn it to the on position, make sure it's in the run position. Put your throttle forward about a 1/4 inch, turn it on, and she's ready to go, just like that. And we'll be taking off very shortly. Yeah, yeah. Heck yeah. Yo, this thing's got a whale. This is a lot of fun. And I got to drive the Pan America from Harley Davidson, and this is way better already. Yeah! Yo, the acceleration is sick. Cool. I've been using my brakes. I'm so used to using my brakes. You got a decompression on the throttle, where if you push forward, it slows you down a little bit and it charges up the motor. I absolutely love this thing. I think that's going to improve my range a lot because I like to go fast real quick and then I slow down a lot. So heck yeah, Can-Am's really got a nice bike made. The 2025 Electrify Expo 2025, you know what it is. This was a fun, interesting video. Now, if your question is do I regret buying a brand new V8? Absolutely not. All cars are awesome. All cars are amazing. Now, would I personally drive an EV vehicle? Maybe if a friend let me borrow it, but that probably wouldn't be such a good decision because I'd be going pretty fast in that thing. So it's already bad enough I have a V8. All right. For the future of EVs, I definitely think it's got a future because everybody's switching over to it. But my personal opinion, I think overall owning an EV vehicle is going to be a very interesting topic, only because once people stop driving gas cars, I'm pretty sure the price of gas is going to go down because there's less of a demand for gas. So gasoline will be pretty cheap. And I think overall the cost of owning both vehicles is going to be very cheap, and it'll all be personal preference. Do I think owning an EV vehicle in the state of Florida is a very good decision? More than likely not. You have salt water and corrosion that will destroy the battery. You will have like continuous sun hitting these beautiful cars. Don't get me wrong, beautiful, super fast cars, but the cost of replacing a battery in this thing, because of the immense heat these cars will be subdued to if you don't own a garage, is going to be pretty bad. The motors to that individually drive each wheel, I already heard some pretty scary things that it's not cheap to replace. As for my brand new 2025 V8 Lexus, cost of maintenance really isn't that bad, and you don't even have to take the Lexus to Lexus. It literally says in the owner's manual, Toyota certified motor oil. So yeah, I'm always really happy I bought that car. Would I probably get an electric vehicle in the future? Maybe depends on you know, if they keep getting better with the tech and it's cheaper to replace in the long run, and you know, take care of the batteries. But as far as I see, a lot of these electric cars are, once they hit 100,000 miles, I don't foresee them being used much more after that, until you decide to trade in your vehicle. But I'm old-fashioned, as you can clearly see. I got a 2012 Silverado over here with a 5.3 liter V8, and these trucks are known for going at least 400,000 miles. So I'll definitely catch y'all out there on the track, but in terms of long-term use of a EV vehicle, I probably won't be owning one until they make the necessary upgrades for longevity and repair. As always, thank y'all so much for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I had an absolute baller of a time. I absolutely think EV vehicles are a lot of fun. And like I said, there's no hate, just love for the car community. So let's keep it going, people. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what you loved about the video. Tell me what you hated. And above all, have a great day.